Hey guys, my name's Matt. I'm out here in Sylvan Lake, Alberta, taking a little bit of an adventure, take some time off of all that I've been doing with Amazon and life in general. I think it's very important to just kind of take a break and kind of realize and take a time for yourself to see what you really want type of thing. So we're out here, I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. It's something that's just, I feel like it's almost ingrained in my mind. It's as though there's other options here and there, but I've always kind of wanted to become successful for myself. Definitely, a goal of $50,000 a month is something that I definitely want to achieve. Definitely not there yet, but with the help of, doing the Amazon, selling on Amazon. I used to be in Shopify. I tried that out for a little while. Made a little bit of money, with one influencer, $25 influencer. We sold a product and ended up making, $1,200 in sales just off of that. And it kind of gave me a little spark where, it is possible, it's not like some magical, elusive thing that only, the successful among us can, achieve. It's definitely, you just put the time and effort in, you can definitely get to that point. And so I used to work at a Tim Hortons. I did that for 3 years. That was all right, but I definitely learned a lot there. You learn how to talk to people and understanding things of that nature, but it's definitely just not what I wanted. At 18, I graduated high school. I ended up coming to Alberta, got my backhoe license, worked in construction for a while, to make money. And Alberta, I was here for the boom, and you make a lot of money. It's great, it's addicting, and then economy change, and it's just, I'm kind of stuck, like, okay, what should I do? And again, it's just, I know I've always wanted to do a little bit more, so I started doing e-commerce, looking into that, watched a lot of videos. I came across Hayden Peddle, some of you guys might know. I also, through him, I came across the Amazon Seller Mastery course by Tanner J. Fox, and that's really what I'm concentrating on nowadays. And so just the whole process of getting your Amazon products to the wait, the anxieties of just waiting for your product to arrive, and is it perfect, is it going to be better than the other guy? I think it's definitely just a big part of it is just doing it. You roll with the punches as you go along, but as long as you're putting forward that effort, I think it's definitely important to just trust the process. I think definitely nowadays we all see on the internet things like that, everybody's very successful and they have all these cars, but I think what this is with my YouTube channel, I'm starting at the bottom. I haven't made a whole bunch of money. I made a little bit on having a Shopify store, but nothing crazy. And so I spent about 4 weeks, I think, on product research every day, long nights, night shifts of just talking with suppliers who are across the world. So time change is all different, but it's what you have to do. Those are the hurdles that you need to get through in order to achieve what other people haven't achieved. You have to go that extra mile, and I think that's definitely part of this whole journey of Amazon and being an entrepreneur, just learning about yourself, being able to, make the changes that are necessary, being able to listen to other people and understand, if they have tips. It's just kind of trying to find your own place where you can be yourself. And I know a lot of people they do showing off and this and that, and I think it's cool if you achieve all those things. I think that's pretty awesome. But with just life in general, and this whole entrepreneurship of becoming successful, I definitely it's patience. And so with Amazon, I've definitely come to realize that, more effort, more time, the more hours, definitely. Also, it has to do with what you do within those hours. You can work 10 hours a day, but if you're flipping through, I did a lot of it, you go look at cars, you dream and doing all these things. It's definitely the effort you put in, the hours, not the amount of hours you put in. And so whenever you kind of look at it that way, I think a lot of people can get work done in 2 hours that some people take 10. It's just trying to find that happy medium. So we're definitely, we're on our move. We're getting closer and closer. I know the fear that you guys are probably feeling as well. I feel that too, you know, starting new, starting something different, you know, trying to push out of the norm what everyone else is doing. I think it's very important to, you know, just believe it. Understand that a lot of people are going through the same thing as you. And this whole journey of becoming successful for yourself and just making your own money, and again, it's, you know, having investments, and I definitely think this channel is going to be just the journey. I want to take it with you guys. You guys have questions, I want to answer them. I want to hear how you guys feel. I think it's very important to, you know, talk about, throw questions around, knowing that someone else has been in the same shoes as you. I think that's definitely a better feeling. It's a good feeling knowing that, you know, okay, well, I'm not there yet. You know, I personally have a goal of buying an Audi R8. You know, that's maybe something I'd like to get in a year or so. I'm definitely not there now. I used to have an Audi TT. I sold it for $9,000. I put a lot of it into Amazon. You know, I think sometimes you gotta burn your bridges in order to, you know, achieve what you want. And it's scary, it is freaky, you know. I love driving, I love cars, but I had to sell my baby in order to pay for my products. The total amount I'm spending is about $4,600 Canadian. I'm not too sure at the moment, but you know, it's a big leap. A lot of people for their first product spend $1,000 to $1,500. I just want to think outside the box, not necessarily what everybody wants to do. You know, now I look back, you know, it's definitely smart to start from a simpler perspective, but I think the outcomes is going to show. You know, I spent that extra money. I'm definitely hoping to make off of my one product that today is actually the day that all the work, it's all completed. You know, all my products have been customized. I put my own logo, my brand on it, and so it's pretty exciting, the fact that it's going to be sent off to different warehouses, 3 different warehouses across the U.S. in order to, you know, make demand a little bit easier around the U.S. for people who are ordering of that nature. And it's a process, you know. You have to just keep trekking, you know, keep pushing towards that. Always, you know, you have your bad days, you have your good days. Don't beat yourself up for it. It's not worth it. I think, you know, we're gonna look back, say you guys are on this Amazon adventure or just adventure of entrepreneurship. A lot of us are stressed out. Maybe you guys are just chill, cool as a cucumber. But I think a lot of it has to do with it's the uncomfortable, right? A lot of people go with the comfortable. I could be sitting at home, but why not? I'm out here visiting my brother. We're visiting Sylvan Lake, beautiful location. We've been fishing, you know. We realizing with fishing, you know, it's kind of like the same thing. You know, you keep casting, you might not catch anything, but if you keep trying one more time, you have that shot. And so I think it's definitely important to understand that it's a process. And through Amazon, through Tanner J. Fox's course that I took, I think he's an excellent job. You know, he teaches you what you got to know. He puts it simply. He's a young guy, 21 years old as well, just like me. And just the way he comes across and talks to you about how to sell on Amazon, I think it's definitely the right approach. Obviously, there's all kinds of courses you can take. Absolutely, I definitely think investing in yourself is very important, but I'm very glad I came across Tanner's course, and so I finished that in about, you know, a day and a half. I just binge watched all the videos and I went to product research right away, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are doing the same. Just know that, you know, that product is there. Amazon's always growing, you know, selling on Amazon, e-commerce, it's going to be huge, you know. That's where our world is coming to. Unfortunately, a lot of brick and mortar stores are being shut down, closed down, because everything's becoming the internet. And I think having your own brand with YouTube and talking to you guys, we can go on this journey together. You know, it's all part of it, helping each other out. I definitely, you know, Amazon and just selling online, it's worth the effort, and I'm very excited to see where it takes me. I think, you know, I've got some pretty big dreams that I plan on fulfilling myself, and so with the help of, you know, other people, you take little tidbits here and there, you can definitely improve yourself and just get to where you need to go in order to become who you want to be. And so I think, you know, if you guys are interested with the Amazon Seller Mastery course and you're not too sure, I honestly, I'm happy. You know, as I'm just a regular guy. I worked at Tim Hortons for 3 years. I worked in construction, moved to Alberta. You know, fear, all that stuff, it's real. And so I definitely think the Amazon Seller Mastery course is definitely a good place to start, you know. And it's, if you're curious, you know, should I go into it, should I not? Make your decision, you know, make sure you're comfortable with the decision. It costs money, you know, a lot of things, nothing's free, you know, you got to invest for sure. But I'd say if you're thinking about it, I'd do it, you know. That's what I did, and I will be reaping the benefits. I feel very confident about my product. It's going to be in 3 different locations, you know, in about 12 days, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. And I want to take you guys on that journey as well. You know, once, depending on how I feel confident with my product, I want to talk about, you know, the sales and just the whole process of it all. I want to bring you guys along with me, and so I definitely wish you guys the best of luck. I want you guys to stay confident, just put your effort in. If you feel uncomfortable, you know, depending on what you're doing, this and that, you know, just do your research. I definitely believe in following your heart. You know, we have a lot of people nowadays, your parents, this and that. I love my parents, you know, but people have different perspectives, you know. A lot of, maybe your parents aren't as, you know, willing for you to, you know, spend that kind of money. They might not understand your dreams, right? Everybody has their own internal dreams, and I think it's very important to follow it. It's hard, you know, there's lots of speed bumps along the way, but, you know, fear is your personal guidance to freedom. That's what I definitely believe. Every time you're put in that situation where you're anxious, just like making this video, you know, I didn't really want, like, I want to, but I don't want to, or like fear of, you know, being online, this and that. But I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking the same thing, right? You guys are in the same boat. If you feel like you want to start a YouTube channel, just, you know, not a week from now, you got to do it. You have to put in that effort, and slowly but surely, you're going to get better, you're going to get more comfortable. And all in all, entrepreneurship in a whole is definitely just following what you believe in, and that's what I'm trying to do every day. I'm not perfect, you know. I have days where I just don't feel like doing anything, you know. I do a whole bunch of research one day, next day I'm kind of just lazy. Don't beat yourself up for it. It's not worth it. The fact that you took that step compared to what other people might not be doing, just make sure, you know, and also look at the good of what you're doing as well. You know, it's about just being happy, content. Don't always be content, you know, you always want to strive for more, but just understand that what you're doing, if you are making those efforts, yes, there's always a little bit more you can do. There's always a little bit more. Oh, I wish I was doing that, you know, instead of while I'm here. But I think it's definitely, you just got to be present and realize what you're doing. It's going to take a while. You know, entrepreneurship definitely takes a long time. I'm new to it. I think it's definitely, you know, a mindset of just, I want to end up being able to live happily, comfortably off of the money that I make from different income sources. You can go through YouTube, just e-commerce. I'm very excited about the Amazon. I think that's definitely going to take this to another level. I'm starting to look at other products, doing more product research, and unfortunately, you know, I spent a lot of my money on this one product, so it's kind of like I put a lot of my eggs in one basket. But, you know, what are you going to do? You're going to see what happens, and you work with it. And so I invested about, you know, $4,600. My return if I sell all of my units, I'm making about $15 to $16 profit per unit. I'm looking at about an $11,000 profit margin after I sell my 500 units, which is, you know, it's not too shabby after the Amazon fees and this and that. It's going to be exciting. I'm hoping, I think it's a good problem to have. I'm going to run out of product because, you know, Amazon only pays you every 2 weeks, so we'll see kind of where that goes, but I'll definitely update with you. And there's a lot of little things that you can worry about with Amazon, but the way I personally, you know, I took Tanner's course, and he puts it simply, and I think that a lot of the importance is just taking things simply. Don't get too into the details, you know, just ask questions. You know, leave a comment if you guys, you know, are curious, or if you guys are in the same boat. I want to know. If you're interested in making a YouTube channel, message me. You know, I can kind of just talk to you guys about just going ahead and doing it, and then I'm sure you'll feel better afterwards. And so I just want to kind of give you guys my story as to where I've been, what I'm doing, where I see this channel. I want this channel to grow into a bit of, just my brand of helping other people as well. I love the idea of just kindness and volunteer work, different things like that. I definitely think I'll put into this channel as well. But the Amazon is definitely, right now, it's kind of my main focus. I put lots of hours into it, researching, things of that. And so it's going to be fun. I think a lot of other people are getting on this, wagon of starting your YouTube and just talking about, the process. I definitely want to show you guys the process from the bottom. I don't drive a sports car yet. I don't have all these things, and yes, materials is fun. I think it's almost like a goal to me. An Audi R8, it's something that Audi R8 or GTR. I'm a standard guy, I think it's pretty fun. GTR, wicked car, but Audi R8, a little bit more fun for me. Everybody has their different opinion. Let me know what your favorite sports car is. What do you think you're gonna get in the future? But altogether, I have to learn this myself. I can talk about it as much as I want, but just learning to trust the process. Do what you can do. Try not to worry too much about it. I have to learn that myself. I'm always, stressing out. Is it going to be perfect, this and that? But take a breath every once in a while. Go outdoors. If you've been staring at your screen, for however many days trying to research, I think definitely, some fresh air and just a different point of view can definitely help. You never know, you might find a random product somewhere walking into the store. You're like, hey, it's just believe that it's going to work out, because what other choices do you have? If you want to become successful, do it. Just do it. It's a lot of people say that, but now I understand. I never understood like Nike's motto, like just do it. But it's literally that. You feel uncomfortable, you want to do something. Not tomorrow, not a week from now, just start. It's all about just starting. You have to think of, we have all these dreams in our head, what I should be doing, what I'd like to be doing. All right, well, look back. You have to reverse engineer. There's a lot of things on the internet, a lot of people who've already been there. That's perfect proof that you can do it. You just have to follow the steps laid out and definitely just believe the process. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matthew LeBrun. You're watching Cordy Lifestyle, and I hope to see you soon.